Hi, welcome back to our Tricky Words to Say in English series. I'm Laura from laurasenglishclass.com, and today we're going to talk about two words that are kind of challenging for some English learners, and those two words are word and world. Here we go. Let's start out with the easier one, word. Now, I think it's always a good idea to start with the vowel in these short words just to make sure that you're getting the core of the word correct. So here you see that it's an O, but actually this O is being affected by the R, so it's becoming a sound, like that angry dog sound, So what's happening is your jaw is partially open just a little bit, and your tongue is pulling back. The tip of your tongue is down in the front, and it's all kind of bunched up back there. Next, we need to add the W sound, which is that release from oo, which we talked about in the previous episode. So it's oo, and it's going to release into whatever the next vowel is. So here we're going to go were. Now, easy, we just have to add the D. Word. That's fairly simple. Okay, on to the next word. The next word is world. Now, this one starts out the same as the other one. Were. But then it gets challenging because here we have the dark L. Okay, so what is the dark L? The dark L is the second way that English speakers make the L sound. You all have studied the first L, the front L, the light L, which happens at the beginning of words or at the beginning of syllables. This is when your tongue comes up, la, like in my name, Laura. But did you know that there's a second way to say the L sound in English? This is the dark L when it's at the end of a syllable or at the end of a word, and this is completely different. Now, this is something that doesn't exist in Chinese. It doesn't really happen in Portuguese either, Japanese. In a lot of other languages, we don't really have this sound. So what I find a lot of English learners do is they use this ow sound to sort of mimic it. So for example, all becomes ow, or milk becomes milk, or will becomes will. So how do you say it correctly? What you have to do to make this sound is start out in the very, very back of your mouth. And you have to kind of imagine swallowing that sound. It's right there. It's in your throat. You're kind of getting that stuck in your throat. So it feels a little bit open in your throat. It feels a little uncomfortable if you do it for too long, but you're not going to do it for too long. You're usually just doing it very quickly to end a word. Oh. So, all, milk. You notice my tongue is not coming up to go milk. Doesn't sound quite right. It's also not in my lips. I'm not going milk. My lips aren't really moving for that sound at all. Milk. Will. It's just dropping in the back. So let's take that sound back to our word world. So we have the w-er, and then we're going to drop it down. Whirl. Got it? Great. Let's just add the D and we're done. World. Let's wrap this up with a test. We have the two words, word and world. I'm going to say a sentence and it's up to you to decide, am I saying word or world? So the first one, it's a small word. It's a small word. Word. Great. Second one. It's a small world. It's a small world. World. Good. Third one. The world is round. The world is round. World. Great. Last one. The word is round. The word is round. Word. Perfect. If you're still thinking, oh my gosh, that's really challenging, Don't worry, it takes practice. This is something that I'm going to cover in a lot more detail in my upcoming class, which is English pronunciation for Chinese speakers. It's coming out on the last day of February. But until then, just keep practicing. And if you have any questions about it, you can ask me in the comments below, or you can reach out to me at laurasenglishclass.com. In the meanwhile, if you find this helpful, of course, like and subscribe, all of that good stuff. And that's it for today. So I'll see you online very soon. Bye-bye.